It's Morphin' time! What is going on, Team Prime? I am back with another video, and today we're going to take a look at the Hasbro Power Rangers Beast Morphers Deluxe Beast X Morpher. I never thought I'd be saying that with Power Rangers, so let's get this out of the way, and we're going to go over the box. So, this is not my first time reviewing anything of the Power Rangers toy line from Beast Morphers and from Hasbro. So you have the Beast Morphers logo right there. You've got reacts to voice, sound, and motion. You have a nice picture here of the Red Ranger. Tagline, it's Morphin' time. Rangers, it's go time. The Beast X Morpher. Saban's Power Rangers. On this side of the box, you have a nice big shot of the Red Ranger. You're holding the Beast X Saber. On this side, you have the Beast Morphers logo again. Additional Morph X keys. The Yellow Ranger. You messed with the wrong Ranger. Beastbot Cruise. On the bottom of the box, it just says Saban's Power Rangers. On the top, same thing, but with the Red Ranger. And on the back of the box, you have your obligatory product shots, kid messing with the Morpher. You've got phrases and all that fun stuff. So let's get the box out of here. Before we get to the Morpher, let's look at what comes with it, which is the Triple Morph X key. And mine's already dinged up, like the paint scuffed already. But this is the gimmick for the Beast X Morpher. Now, they're not size accurate to the show at all, because the ones in the show are like the size of a candy bar in size. But you have this nice design here that looks like the dial of the Morpher. And if you flip one of these out at a time, you get a Morph X key. So here is the red Morph X key. If it'll focus. For the Red Ranger. Here is the green Morph X key for Cyber Villain Blaze. And a gold one, which is not connected to a Ranger. Now, I would not recommend flipping all three of these out. They're attached to this piece and these gray pieces, and this black piece is made of a rubbery material. So, yeah. Now, let's get that out of the way and bring in the Beast X Morpher. I love this thing. Now, if you guys see this white strap, that is something I had to add to it for me to wear it, because out of the box, it's a little too small for my wrist. But you can see it's a decent size Morpher. Just so you guys can see how long it is, I have a tape measure here. From the key slot to the end of the Morpher, it is 6 inches wide and about 6 centimeters tall, 7 centimeters tall. And it does take alkaline batteries. Finally, no more stupid button cell batteries. I hated that about the Bandai toys for the last couple of years. Now, right here, you have the logo for the Beast Morphers with the cheetah, the gorilla, and the rabbit. And I don't know how well this is going to come off on camera, but this is a reflective sticker. There it is. The dial rotates. It does nothing but to be show accurate. You have the orange visor here, nice silver paint throughout the Morpher. You have a red button here, which we'll cover once we turn on the Morpher. And if you do press the red button, let me space this out. It pops up the glasses, and the glasses do come off. They're just connected on the clip system that Power Rangers is well known for using. Now, to turn on the Morpher, you've got one of two options. You can flip it to this switch right here, and you're in demo mode. So press this button.
Hey Ranger, move me around.
Now you can move it around a little bit.
Unleash the beasts!
We're going to save that sound for later. Now, if we turn it off, flip it to the third slot and press the button again, we have the activation sound. Now you can rotate the dial again. If you shake it. If you shake it lightly, you get 2 green LEDs. If you shake it a little harder, nope. You get yellow. And if you shake it really hard, like if you're punching, you get the red ones. Now, let's get some phrases out.
Let's go! Rangers, it's go time! Unleash the beasts! It's morphin' time! It's morphin' time!
That is all you get on with the Morphers phrases. Now, I'm going to bring this up a bit. I'm going to turn it this way. And I'm going to press the red button.
Are you ready? Say it's morphin' time!
Actually, I'll explain before I go into that. Once you press the button here, it activates the morph. Now, you can morph with or without the Morph X keys, which is a good thing. So, let me turn that back on. Now, the cool thing about this Morpher is its voice recognition. You don't have to say it's morphing time to activate the morph. All it does is respond to your voice tone. So, let's do it.
Are you ready? Say it's morphin' time!
It's morphing time! Now you can see that lit up plus the what lit up in here. Now I think the sound's changed a little bit. Yep. Now, try to morph again. Nope, you can't morph again. This is now where the Morph X keys come in. So again, we will flip up the red blade for the Red Ranger. Now, I don't know how you guys are going to be able to see this. There are tabs on the top of the key, and there's a slider on the bottom of the key. That once you put it into this keyhole, it will register the buttons on each side of the Morpher. So here we go. My Morpher likes to be tricky.
Cheetah beast power, red!
Now the key recognizes the Red Ranger, and the sounds change. If you press the button,
Let's go for a spin, Cruz! Cheetah beast power, red!
those are the only 2 sounds you get. Now, if you put in the Blaze key, which this key has no problem going into the Morpher and activating.
I'm not a real human. I'm much better. I'm the better Red Ranger. I'm not a real human. I'm much better.
That's it for his key. Now, if we put in the gold key. Come on.
Defenders of the grid! It's morphin' time!
So that's all you get there. Now let's put the red key back in and activate the signature morphs so that you can unlock the keys.
Cheetah beast power, red!
Again, you press the red button.
Are you ready? Say it's morphin' time!
It's morphing time! And you can just close this if you want. Now that's the signature morph that you get with all the Ranger keys. Red Ranger, Blue Ranger, Yellow Ranger, Gold, and Silver, whenever they come out. Now, the sounds here will change since you have the red key in here. Light, heavy, and punch. After you start shaking this a certain amount of times, it will say Unleash the Beast.
Unleash the beast.
And you get this. That's like a special attack. Now, if you start shaking it again, the sound changes again.
Virus eliminated.
And that's what they say after they destroyed a monster in the show. So that is it for the Red Ranger key. Now, I'm not going to show off the yellow or the gold key because it does the exact same thing. So we're going to put Blaze's key in again.
I'm not a real human. I'm much better.
Morph.
Are you ready? Say, it's morphin' time.
It's morphin' time. Now, all the villain keys that are going to come out make that morph sound. Now, when we move it around, the Morpher has been hacked.
Not today, Rangers.
This is the villain version of Unleash the Beast. And then you do it again.
Victory is mine, Rangers.
And that's really it. Now, if I had to complain about one thing, wow, there's since I'm a show accurate nut, let's turn this off. In the show, when they insert their keys, this instantly pops up as the key goes in. I would have preferred it if with this toy, you put the key in and it presses a button that will activate the goggles. Like, hold on, let me come back here. Put the key in, and then it activates the goggles, like it does in the show. Now, the only way you can physically do that with the toy is if you get the Japanese, the Morph Embrace from Go Busters, and just make this press the morph button. But oh well. My other big complaint is, again, for show accuracy, the size of the keys. Now, the keys in the show, like I said, are the size of a candy bar. But realistically, for the toy, if you want the unlock sound effects, this is the size you're stuck with. And my biggest complaint was that I had to extend the strap myself. I could have swore that this strap was going to fit my wrist. But oh well. I still love this Morpher. And it's the fact that it's a wrist Morpher. I love wrist Morphers. Always had, always will. But with that being said, this has been the review of the Power Rangers Beast Morphers Beast X Morpher. I thoroughly enjoyed this Morpher. I cannot wait to start buying more action figures to get more Morph X keys for this toy. I don't know how many of them are going to be accurate to the show, because so far there's only been 5 Morph X keys, which are for Red Ranger, Blue Ranger, Yellow Ranger, and a pair of keys for Blaze and Roxy. So we'll see how that turns out later in the series. But overall, this Morpher is awesome. I picked this up at Target for $29.99, I think. But this is an awesome toy. Whether you want to buy the Morphex keys or not, you can still use the Morpher without it, which is great. I don't think we've ever had a line-wide gimmick Morpher where you don't need the keys to use, or you don't need the gimmick to use the Morpher, which is awesome. Now, Hasbro, since you guys are really paying attention, can we please get a toy of the weapons transport device, please. Like, you press the button and it'll activate the teleportation sounds for the weapons. I would really love that. But with that being said, guys, I hope you guys did enjoy this review. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned. I have another Beast Morphers video coming up, and it will be the review of the 6-inch Blue Ranger action figure with Gorilla Morph X Key. So, stay tuned. Later.